Hi, my name's Sophia. Welcome to this community. So I'm going to kind of want to jump in because this weekend I want to work on website and maybe take some time out as well. So, so let me see what's going on with the collective. I feel, as you know, the feeling, feeling frequency. So there's about pulling back, adjusting. It's about the reptilian brain. I'm picking up from this energy of not overreacting, not jumping in. Because when your person comes back, because they're coming back, this is for you to stop reacting, to pull back and say what you have to say. Now, with Mr. D, I tell him because I only really, when there's contentious issues, I do it through emails. And I do that intentionally because I really read what he says, and then I pull back, and then I take my time, then I type something, then I reread it, and I'm like, do I really want to say that? And then I pull back. That's, I think, is quite massive when it comes to me and David, because he's like, why do you take so long to reply? I'm like, because of I'm thinking about what you said and doing it correctly. When they're in front of you, you just react. So this is what I'm getting, and it's about your emotional frequency, about feeling your person and all this kind of thing, to the point of, how can I say, even if their way of what they've done is incorrect, if you pull back, then you can explain it to them how it's incorrect. Do you see? At a point of the feeling frequency of love. Because generally you overlogicate, they definitely overlogicate. It's more to do with air signs, this frequency, about because the air signs, particularly Libra, is the top of the tree of life, and this world is about imbalance. And so your person overlogicates, such as you, but you're here to pull back and then to explain. So I feel because they're coming back, there's a coming back, or if you have to go back to them or something like that. This is about when they reply, to pull back and to see, understand them, and then react from a place of love, but still standing your ground. Basically, it's quite hard to do. And the reason why it's hard to do, because we're changing planet Earth. This isn't soulmate. I used to be a soulmate counselor. This isn't for soulmates, even though I used to say this kind of stuff on a smaller level to soulmates. This is about teaching you how to be a master teacher, to speak words of wisdom to many. So if that's why your person, because everyone's going to attack you all sort of ways, or even if they say things loving to you, you still have to go back and say, well, that's incorrect, or this or that, till you're at the point where you're like me, that people will think, literally, because you lot think I'm not channeling. Everything I say is channeled. There's never anything of my opinion. I never say I think. When you say I think, or when I say I think, I correct myself and say, why do I say that? I know, right? Because I know, because everything I say, and hence why I'm here, because most people think you shapeshift into Arnold Schwarzenegger when he was going through on the film, when he was changing, I don't remember the first film. I'm old school up in here. When his head started spinning off when he was going through the airplanes or something, through the airport, right? That's what people do when they're channeling, right? And they high-pitched voice. I'm like, no, literally, this is me channeling. When I see you, I don't talk like this and this high-pitched voice, and I'm not like that, right? All right, I'm loud. I'll just put that out there. But my point is that I channel. So when I'm channeling, I know that what I'm telling you is from a place of love. Your perception might be different. And this is what is teaching you how to be a master teacher. So when your person comes back, or you've got to go to them, you must learn to pull back. Because I mastered the art of pulling back and not using my reptilian brain and stripping back and all this kind of thing, they naturally just channel to me, because they know that my reptilian doesn't interact. I don't judge what they say. Do you see? It's you who judge me. And that's what you're here to do. So he's teaching you at this particular time. So it's a learning curve. What did I say? I said that, I want to make it short. Look, I'm waffling already. They're teaching you how to correctly deal with situations which you may find defensive. This is with your person, and this is going to deal with family, with children, with everybody in your life. How to speak of a way, how to do things, to teach. I don't know how to say it. That's completely different than the reading, but that's something to do with when they're coming back, because they're coming back. That's how I do it in emails. When they've got something to say, I do it in an email. So anyway, so let's jump in. So when I do see him, it's just pure bliss. Got it out of the way in the email. Or come and talk. Why would a person want to come over to, oh, let's come and talk? Women always say that, come over and talk. The man fears that word. Oh, shit. Why would they go over if you're going to say that, right? So, and they reread your words over and over and over. That's why it is very important when it comes to stuff like that that you're being judged. They judge you, you are being judged, and people judge you on your words. But me, I'm different. I say to people, don't say, do, be like me, right? You know, because I've got a different contract. Some people have different contracts. My point is to piss you off. My point is to be loud. My point is to be in your face so that you will think, oh my gosh, I don't want to be with Sophia because she's rude, she's blunt, she swears, she's black, whatever, right? But I give you more than any white, loving perception of what you would feel, like Eckhart Tolle, Abraham Hicks. That means you're judging. So they chose me for those characteristics because of I won't change. Right, I won't change when you're not supposed to change for anybody. So it's about judging here and working on yourself. If you're not know how to do it, get into mission. I do more of a one-to-one with people in mission. You invest in yourself, then I'll invest in you more of you invest in yourself. Right, so let's do this. I've moved my angle of the camera because I'm fed up with this opening blind, closing blind. I don't even know if you noticed, and I feel I speak too close, so I've moved it a bit. So let's see how this rolls. I don't even know if you noticed. High Priestess, yeah, because your person may come back defensive, and this is literally what I was just saying about. Hold on. Like I said, new angles, give me a chance. Oh, it looks better. Well, kind of. High Priestess, go within when your person comes back defensive. But you might see it's defensive, but it's actually coming back and he's going to jump in, and this will lead to victory. Because the Six of Wands is underneath here. And he's holding the one wand. But you might, like I said, don't be... It's a fine balance of being in your truth, and like I said, it's very hard to do, and I only do it for people in mission because when I used to do it for people for free, they got in their ego and up their head and up their arse, and then went off and thought, well, you know, Sophia's got me back in communication with my person now, so I'm gonna fuck off Sophia, right? So it's like, no, I got you with your person, right? You're not ready. You must understand, I will tell anyone if they're ready. I haven't got an issue with saying you're ready. Sarah Jane, you can be better than me. You know, I haven't got an issue with that. I'll quite happily go on vacay with David and let someone take over the community. Not an issue with that. But there is no one to the level to do that. Most people are in their ego. This is, once again, with the Four Swords, it's about pulling back. Rest in battle, as my sister says. I nicked those lines from her. Rest in battle, you know, putting the sword down, right? That sharp sword of chit chat, right? Because it's creating heartbreak. And think about it. Think about what you're saying. So first of all, it's you. So if you pull back, because you're defensive from this inner child, right? Inner child dramas, lack, less, why isn't he loving me, blah, 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 the inner child. right? And like I said, the high priestess, white woman here, right? White woman, black baby, right? It's to do with, like I said, this is stopping you judging. With the judgment card here, center focus is here, stopping you. You see, I say what they say, and then the cards come out to clarify what I say, what they say, right? Judgment to you being about defensive. This time when your person comes back is teaching you how to stop judging. Is absolutely, is vital. I had a download once again, which isn't called a download. I had a knowing about another thing they want me to do, which I'm going to hopefully work on whilst I'm doing the health program. And I'm actually doing it now, you're just not aware of it. This community, which I'm really passionate about, and if you follow me, you know I'm strongly about gays, lesbians, transgenders, non-genders, men wearing dresses. I don't know what the names of them, don't really care. Who cares? It's just their experience of this planet. But I'm also here, if you've noticed, it's all women mostly, and that we are generally single parents. So they want me to do something more actually SEO titling, marketing for single parents, although all of us in mission are classed as single parents. Regardless if you're with your person, normally the woman's role is to sort the children, sort the house. You know, it's classed in society as like, you know, well, your man should do it. It's not supposed to be that. If you go into, like I said, mission, you get shitloads. You get my communication tool, and there's a section about caveman, cavewoman, and how it brings us back to our foundation. That is your core masculinity's foundation, is creating the foundation. Putting you know, is it the food on the table, getting the money, going out there, getting the money. Doesn't mean that they can't still love the children and want to be with the children, hence your masculine's all about the kids. But because of them lot upstairs know about society now with the children and etc. But it also means that the women can do that. The women can build the foundations as well then. So this is about understanding that yeah, if you want to, your person goes out there, work, does his foundation, you make him feel, you know, support that, feel masculine, come home, put the, you know, money on the table, but you don't have to be at home, cooking, cleaning. I love all that. Well, cooking, yeah. I cook, but no one likes my food because I'm quite healthy. Come on. That's what my issue is with Quan and David, right? I'm quite healthy compared to what they eat. So, you know, they, oh, where's the salt and where's the proper this and where's the proper that and stuff like that. But my point is that I'm still an entrepreneur. I still have businesses. I still love to clean. I still like to cook. I still do those kind of housely things. So they want me to target more marketing of, like saying, for women. Hence, I'm a humanitarian activist about you can do more. You can do it. It's hard work. You must understand that. It is hard work. And you do have to sacrifice, not necessarily doing what your perception of, for example, housewifey stuff is. For example, getting their children from home from school and then doing the homework and then doing, you know, taking them to the park and all that kind of thing. You may have to sacrifice that. But I will get you the money to get you to have a nanny so they can have it, right? I promise you there's no such thing as work-life balance. Illuminati made that bullshit up. When you think of a woman who's got kids, who's a famous movie star, she's away 6 months, 3 to 6 months, hardcore working on that role. She's not going home and saying, okay, cut, I've got to go and collect the kids from school and then do their homework. You think they're doing that? To be successful, you have to sacrifice. It's called a sacrifice, but it's just what you want. So I'm trying to, they give me a download to kind of target that. But the 5 people that all of us that are in mission, right, are women. So they want me to kind of, you know, I target gays, like all lesbians and all that. They want me to understand, you know, the about you women, because most of you are women, and it's like, you want to be successful, You want to be more than what you are. There's nothing wrong with being more than what you are. Because as you can see, you have attracted a person who loves of their kids. It's a reflection, I keep saying, about this bloody mirror. Doesn't mean that, oh, I love my kids so much and they love their kids so much. No, it means that masculine in the old way is you know, don't really show that they love the kids and they want to be with the kids. Hence why they chose me, because I know what it's like having a child at the weekend and having a partner that manipulates you when you have that child, right? Which women don't understand. Or with you've got a kid and you manipulate your baby's father. I understand that from the masculine's point of view because I've been through it. Went off track a bit there. But anyway, my point is that they're mirroring to you. Well, now you can do what I do. You can make your foundation as well. And that's what this mission does. There's all women up in here, really. Quan is here, yes, but he does more boot camp. He's more of a boot campy kind of person. That's his kind of thing, bit of counselling as well. So that's where they wanted me to target. But that's what I do anyway, because we're all women up in here. Sonia has 4 children. Dee has 2 children, 3 and 4 years old, right? You can do it. You can do it too. I don't know what to do and I don't know where to go. If you're watching me, generally I say start with tarot. I have the beginner's card. Why I say start with tarot? Because it taps you upstairs. Is this connected with the reading? I don't know. It taps you upstairs so that you can get more guidance of where you want to go in life. You do so less. You do so less. That's what the problem is. People think I push them too much. I'm like, no, you're programmed that you can do less. Do more. And that's why I done mission number 2. So you can start off smaller. Spit more money. Yes, I understand that. But I will make you an entrepreneur, independent. I will give you the money program. You're in it with like-minded people. It's cheaper than any university course, and I give you the combination of everything. Money back guarantee. No university will do for that little amount of money that I charge. I charge to the minimum cost. Well, actually, they guide me what to charge. I generally get a price. It's like these tarot cards. I was thinking, I created these over a year now, maybe, and they're just called tarot. And I thought, oh, should I have a thought of a name? I still can't think of a name for these cards. They're just called tarot. But I made mission 2. They told me access to mission. You know, I get downloads. Everything I get is from them. It's never from me. They're literally saying, don't name it like spiritual tarot, because the people are going to think, oh, it's a spiritual, this kind of name, that kind of name. They're just tarot. Stick to what these are and what tarot is about. That's why I just called them tarot, really. Anyway, so this is about using, well, it's kind of this reading, because the first card is intuition. It's about 100% I live on my intuition. And I said a reading about a week ago. I don't know jack shit about what's on the telly. My sister generally tells me stuff. She tells me, like I said yesterday about Megan Fox. She's like, she's a twin flame. I had no idea. She, about a month ago, I put up about, I can't remember. Anything that I know about TV is through my sister, right? She doesn't watch TV as much. Well, she's got a little one, so you might watch it more, watch the news. I'm not great at that. Lorraine on mission is not Lorraine, my sister. Lorraine, who's in mission here, although they're both on the subscription list. She says she can watch the news and, pull back from it. Takes mastery to do that. I always get pulled in. I get pissed off. I can't do it. Anyway, even with films, I get pissed off. I was watching Ghost in a Shell. David keeps telling me to watch it. And I was getting pulled in, reading the bloody woman. Fuck's sake, can't I just watch films without getting pulled in? Anyway, the Fool, the Judgment, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this is the now. This is underneath the now. So it's like as if, how do I say that? If you don't, okay. So what I'm getting is that, and I've had this for a while, about gut instincts and intuition. They're completely different. Is it dark? It looks dark again. Pause. Yeah, put the light on. I was getting about gut instinct and intuition, and they're different. And you need to, because I'm quite, at the moment, I'm trying to teach mission people how to go more into their intuition when it comes to business, because like I've said, it depends if you're new or not. I'm moving. It's not just about spiritual. I don't teach them about how to stretch out, hug trees, walk in nature. You get into mission, I teach them about entrepreneur. I teach them about, like, now I'm guiding them how to tap into their intuition with business, because I'm going to be buying properties, and I'm like, you want to buy properties with me? I'll give you everything I know. I know about properties as well. And I know about bonds, stocks and shares, ISAs, everything. So I give you everything. I keep saying that. So I'm guiding them so they can go to, and this is connected with the reading, with gut instincts over intuition. So when they go to an agent or when they go to see a house, you can go with, you got a gut feeling this isn't great. Intuition is like, this is good. There's a difference between both. So this is what this wants you to kind of decipher. I don't know, I'm picking that up as well. So with your person, it's like, try to know something, because you can go to tarot readings, third party, and you, oh God, is my person with someone? If you get a gut instinct, that means probably they are. But if it's like nothing like that, and you're just feeling like, oh, she triggered you, that's just a trigger. This is, I don't know, I'm just picking that up from the reading. You need to learn to with the High Priestess here, right? And that's about tapping into the unknown with the Fool card. This is what you're here for. You might not think all this is like, my person's coming back. Like I said, you are here for a master teacher, to be a master teacher like me. I don't know how else to say it, but yes, like me, right? So you need to know all this stuff to know the difference, to decipher the difference. Like I said, why do I can guarantee everything, because I have a knowing. If I go and buy something, I know business, where to negotiate. That's what I'm teaching people in mission now, about negotiation skills, and have a gut feeling and a knowing and an intuition when you can negotiate. Like, you can't go into a shoe shop down the road with one person that owns the shoe shop and negotiate. You probably won't get much money. I'm teaching them where to do it, how to do it. This is all connected, right? And why is that connected with spirituality? It is because he's teaching you about the unknown. The High Priestess is tapping into yourself. Yourself is upstairs. This is about tapping into the unknown. And this is what we got to teach people. And then you manifest your wishes and desires. Your wishes and desires, for example, with this card, the Magician card isn't here, but it's about tapping into the unknown. Say, for example, if you wanted a Porsche car, you might like, okay, what do I want? You close your eyes, you go within stillness, right? All right, I want a Porsche, right? And then you think, okay, I'm going to take action on that. I'm going to drive down to the local car shop. I know it's connected. My readings are my readings, right? I go down to the, and it's connected to your person, I'll tell you in a minute, right? To the car shop, and oh, there's a Porsche, but your gut instinct says, it's not good. It's not good. Just because it's there, and I want a Porsche, it means I don't mean to have it. Do you see? But you might go, well, I wanted a Porsche. Here's a Porsche. I bought the Porsche. You see, this is what this is teaching you. Why is that important? Because you don't just close your eyes, be still, think about what you want, and poof, the universe then brings it into reality. You still have to work on it. And you know that. Why? Because you're a person. You still have to work on things. Hence, mission, access to mission. Then there's the next mission. And then I still got, I still do as many. I think more than half people left. All of a sudden, the universe got rid of all people who were dragging me, holding me back, who were codependent on me. Massively, the massive tower for the community got rid of all these codependent people. I still do videos. I still do tarot readings. I still give as much to the people that are there, that remained, I don't like, okay, I've got half, so now I don't have to do as much. I still give what I am guided to give, right? This is understanding, and this creates your physicality. It doesn't just poof into your universe. You have to go out there. Like, who said it? I think it was Sheetal said, because I said to them, I said about 2-3 weeks ago, listen, I'm just telling you, I'm guiding to tell you, teach you what I know about stocks, bonds, shares, and properties, right? Because I am predicting, when you know about the unknown, which you are predicting, but it's just them, that property value is going to go down. It is going to go down. It's absolute, because everyone's going to lose jobs. So more people are going to move in together. So properties are going to be like empty, right? So the cost of the value is going to go down. So I'm teaching them, listen, to get ready for when that drops in the market, right? That's a skill. It's a fucking skill. That's how you make money. So I told them about 2-3 weeks ago, I'm going to go in properties and bonds, stocks and shares. Sheetal said, oh, well, I was interested in Bitcoin. That's so funny that you said that. Oh, I can't wait for that. Something nice like that. And I think Andrea's, or I can't remember, I think it might have been Andrea, maybe Dee, who said, oh, I've always been interested in property. I'm so glad and happy for it. See, they had that in their awareness. You don't know how it's going to come about with the jumping into the unknown, but the thing is, you just have to jump into the intuition. So you might say, oh, I was going into properties, but Sophia's here, she's doing tarot, it's nothing to do with it. You must follow your intuition, and then it opens up doors to things that you don't know. And that's why I said with this reading, your person is here being defensive, and you might think, oh, fucking hell, he's an idiot, she's an idiot, they've come back the same, and I don't understand, they don't get me, and there's a reason, so that you get into the layers. So you pull back your reptilian. Once you pull back your reptilian, you're into your intuition, into the unknown, you're waking up, right? Then you can use your skills, because waking up to your masculine is confidence. Like I said to the people, I'll give another example. I said to the people in mission about go over the money program. If you're on the main mission, you get the money program. And I told them specifically, test 1, test 2, test 3. And there's something else I wanted to tell them about. I can't remember. There's another video. I might email them. Let me see. Oh, the psychology of sales. Check that out, mission people, because you're going to be selling, selling more. And I said, that's why you lot, I'm telling you about women up here. I know shit loads. I said to them, I want you to learn more about doing these tests, focus on visualizing, and I'm going to tell them in videos in the background, right, what to do, because I want you to get more sales. But hear this. So I want you to get more sales. This isn't a sales job, because you're helping planet Earth. My programs transforms your life. This isn't double glazing. So I said, I want to get you to sell more. I said, once you sell more programs, more counseling, more image reading, it gains confidence. I said, that confidence will make you go and get properties, but you don't actually need the money from the actually selling the programs to get properties, because I'm going to teach you no money down. That's a saying within properties, how you can get properties without pentacles. And I promise you, I will do it, they will do it. But do you see how I know to the reverse psychology of making them to sell to get the money gives the confidence, but you don't actually need the money to get the properties. I know my shit. I've created programs. I've created mission to help you. Absolutely, to help you. That's what I'm here for. I can't do it alone. So once you get in mission, then you master your craft, like those on the subscription list, then you can help people. That's what this is, the snowball effect. It's not all about me, 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 me. This is what I am here to teach you. The Ace of Pentacles is about being still and understanding about your physical world. This is what your reading is, this reading, this weekend. Everything your person does is here to teach you. Absolutely everything. If Mr. David is listening, we have a different contract. Don't think he listens to my tarot. But I have a different contract, and I gave example. There's some people that do, and I've had a couple of readings with people that do, but all of those, regardless of the contract, still have to do the work. Just different versions, right? You might say, I don't feel that I've had about 2 or 3 people say, you don't even need to be in mission, right? I know their contract is different, but they still have to do the programs. They still have to do the programs. You still have to know about the laws of this planet and energy and transmute it, because you are here to make people free. They just didn't have to be in mission. Maybe there are some people who need to travel the world, right, and go and see people on a one-to-one. But you still have to teach them how to get rid of that negative. The programs are vital. Underneath this is, like I said, is the science. This reading is about the science of why your person's here, what happens in reality, blah, 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 blah. Understanding about the physicality of this world. I don't know what else. See, it looks dark to me. Is it me? I don't know. Maybe it's me. I'm looking at my laptop. The physicality of this world. So let's grab one of these. So start. If you've got children, I've got the new way forward, and you might hear people saying that, is this YouTube, right? Is YouTube. Is absolutely about YouTube. Everyone, no one really watches telly and cable TV and anything. I learned, and that was over 10 years ago, to pass my computer degree, everything on YouTube, because I was dyslexic. I just went on YouTube. I passed it through YouTube. YouTube is new television. That's what it is, YouTube. So you can start on here and be successful 100%. Just start. Just like, even if you're like, you start with these cards. Start bit by bit by bit. If you think I'm too in your face, start with someone on the subscription list. Just start. But I'm here as a humanitarian, as an activist, as you, to help everyone. People pleasing. Do you struggle to say no? Get to the root of the issue. Sex mastery program and root chakra. Kundalini exercise in the twin flame program. But twin flame Starseed Lightworker program as well. This is to do with as well. So this is people pleasing. This is about, yeah, that was that reading yesterday. Your person releasing the people pleasing, which is the underlying core factor, and so do you. So do you. You might not think you are, but if you're following a belief system of your mum just rings you and says, come round on Saturday night, and you don't even, you just, come round and have dinner. Uncle Bob's coming round, and Sarah Jane, your best friend from school, is going to be, and you're all right. You don't even, it's an automatic. That's people pleasing. Your boss just says to you, listen, John has phoned me at short notice and said he can't come in. He's broke his leg, bless him. And, but I've got to do. I desperately need. You're the manager, mate. I didn't apply for manager job. That's your problem. Get someone else. All right, I'll do it. You don't want to do it. And then you justify the little pennies you get. When in here, I can guarantee you having your own independence. When you're an entrepreneur, people think, I'm going to be an entrepreneur, I'm going to pick my own hours. I promise you, if you're a proper entrepreneur, you work more harder than what you do at your other job because you love it more. It's your baby. That's what they call it. So you nurture it. Open the door. Look, High Priestess twice. What am I saying? That's what the reading is. I can't, they tell me what to guide for you, not what it is. It's about tapping into your intuition. You're going to tap into your intuition, right? You see, you want to start with these cards. Spirituality, psychic abilities, intuition, the High Priestess. It's a major arcana. It's connected with the moon. I've been saying is about the moon. What is hidden? That's what I said to you. This reading is about the unknown. What is hidden? So your person is here, and what you're thinking, what they're saying, and being defensive, right? Valor is courage in the face of danger. So this is about your person is standing up and defending himself to what he may feel like. For example, you might think, what danger? But he might be nice and too people pleasing to, say, his mum, because when he feels he's skint, he can ask his mum for the odd 5 or 10 or 20 quid. But if he then, his perception is, if I say, listen, mum, I'm not going out with Sarah Jane, or I'm not going to date Sarah Jane, I want to date someone who I want, right? His perception is, well, she's going to cut me off and I might not get that 5, 10, 20, 30 quid. Have you ever had a job and you've lost the job, or you've moved the job or something like that, or you've had a more expensive bill? Didn't you pay it? Wasn't you fine? People worry about shit, but when it happens, it doesn't really affect you. You do not die, is my point. You just adjust, right? If you have less money, then you don't have that takeaway. You don't. This is what this is about. It's like you don't need to people please. You need to start focusing on your own intuition, doing your own thing, and that will lead you to this Ace of Pentacles. But to get to that, you need to be still. That's what this reading is about. Let's finish it with what he or she. This is really telling you when they're coming back, because they're coming back and they're coming back fast. Do it different. Jump in, right, without your baggage to fall, right? Jump in different. Jump in healing with the sun, and then you'll get your happiness. It's not easy. I'm not going to say it's not easy, but because I say it's not easy, don't mean you don't do it. Don't mean you just sit and listen and watch. It means jump in and take the leap of faith, just like every amazing person on the subscription list does, right? And look where they are. I've never felt this way before. I run as I don't know how to deal with it. So I will say this is a reflection of you. So this is about you running from self. And you don't know. You don't need to know, right? You don't need to know. Your person runs because they don't know how to deal with this connection. And you run, you're not in mission. You're literally running because you're not, if you're not going for it, then it's a run, right? If you're not in mission, you're running from it. That's how it is. If your person's not with you, they're running, right? That's this connection. So you're not in mission because, I keep saying, get a pen and paper and explain why you're not. If you're saving for the access one, understandable at the moment. But otherwise, there is nothing. I promise you there is nothing. I'll do what they advertise and say. If you can get something, right, that is out there that offers as much as what I offer in my programs or in my in mission, right, and you say, oh, Sophia, there's another mission program out there and they offer this, right, I'll give you mission for free. I promise you there is nothing out there like what I offer you. So what is your problem? There's not even a time limit on you to transfer or to do anything, right? You do it. Let's start, because I promise you, and you know this, once these job cuts come and you think this isn't planned for everyone to think it's all right at the moment, although some of you are having you're seeing the changes happening, right? But you think that they're not going to come back with the virus. There is not being a saying, I do not watch telly. I haven't asked my sister. David hasn't said to me, and trust me, I think David would say it, that the virus is gone. That means it has not. That means there's still a risk of people losing jobs, still lockdown, still all that stupidness to come, and you know that. So that means that the first thing everyone's going to jump on is eBay, Etsy, and YouTube. Jump in now. I cannot guarantee you to be successful soon. All I can do is give you all the tools, although they downloaded to me the marketing tips. Thank you, Sheetal, for those titles and things. You see, Sheetal gave her 2 pages of titles, which she went out her way and researched and gave it to everyone in mission. This is about collaborating. You go solo, you don't have that. If Sonia wants to take 5 days off, I'm promoting her. Sheetal's promoting her. Do you see? This is why you need to collaborate at this time with the virus and all the job losses. Like I said, there's going to be empty houses where the landlord, and I'll tell you the correct rate to negotiate, and they're going to take it because they have a mortgage, and they'll be stressed and depressed and anxious and in negative. So they will take that offer. Jump on board and be your true authentic self. You will be helping that person and you will feel abundant. It's not about ripping people off, right? It's about trusting. And it's not trusting me because you fucking do know what I'm saying is correct. So start working on the program. Start trusting yourself. Start with the trust video. I think it's like a tenner. Start there. My point is fucking start. I'm out. Speak to you later.